Okay, super quick one. So this is something that popped up in my Discord. One of the people in there found it and sent it through, and just was saying, "Hey, found some new stuff that's being put in as of I think it was the latest update on Wednesday, and it is stuff for the Batman expansion. It is the tracks from the Batman expansion. You can't play them obviously because it's DLC. So obviously we don't have access to it yet, but we can actually get an idea of what we're looking at for these tracks, which is super cool. Obviously, no icon or anything comes up. These aren't supposed to be in yet, so these will be patched out before the Batman release. I should probably double check when that release is, because if it's just next week, then obviously they're just going to leave them in till then. But this is a nice long point to point. Looks like it's got some jumps in it, but obviously without seeing the Batcave, we don't know exactly what we're looking at. But it's just a rough idea of what we're looking at. We've got another spider track. We've got a lot of driving on the ground, which is going to be interesting. That will be pretty cool. Uh, Double trouble. So obviously it's not going to be anything like the rolling boulders modules, purely because if you don't have it, then you miss out, sort of thing. You won't be able to race in it, so you won't see anything like that in here. Now, I really want to know what the hell is going on here, because that looks like the track sort of like morphs into itself. Is it upside down? No, I don't know what's going on there. That looks so scuffed, and the track's going through itself here. Um, I'm very intrigued to see what this mess is, because this track is looking very broken. Even there, it looks a bit busted. So it is a little glitchy by the looks of it, and I'm not sure what exactly is going on there. I'm the Knight. This is These are some big looking tracks too. They look very large. This one doesn't look like it's busted like that previous one. It doesn't look too excessive at all. And then the last laugh. This is going to be the one that's going to have the Joker split most likely. I'd guess. And upside down section, so you'll fall onto here. I'm just looking where the Joker. I don't think that I see any split here. Maybe there is no Joker split. It is just a point to point. Um, Probably this will have the Joker split because we've got the splits here, I'd guess. Again, I'm no expert. I'm just going off of what we see, but it's cool that we can at least sort of get a bit of an idea, a rough idea of what these tracks are going to be. There is only 5 of them, and I've dropped the controller. Good job. Pro, expert, content creator here. Oh man, imagine if someone had the leaderboards already. Now, obviously, you can't select them or anything, but it is good to see that there. I can't favorite these tracks yet. That's crazy. And obviously, you can't download the content just yet. But we will obviously be able to look at these once that Batman expansion comes out, have a proper look at them. But it's just cool that we do have that little bit of, you know, pre information. Beyond that, I don't really have a lot for you today, so we're going to we'll grab Dragon Blaster. This card's actually a lot of fun. We're going to go online and we're going to have a look at some recent creations from, I don't know, who we got? What looks good? I want something exciting. Ooh, that looks pretty damn exciting. Um, Ninja Drift, Slow Down Turbo, Ice Skating. Holy crap! This is an absolute chore of a track. Look at that. It is endless. No, thank you. Desk to desk. I really was this one. Was this? Like that looks really good. I really want to see what ice skating is all about, because if this one is what I think it is, it's going to be a lot of the ice things, so they're everywhere. So we will check out ice skating again. I forgot to look at who it's from. We'll look at that afterwards if we like it enough. I'm hoping there's just ice everywhere, so every corner you're fighting ice. That'd be so much fun. We'll see how we go. Lemon Man. I don't know what the limits are on the ice. I don't know how much you can place down. Um, So there's a little bit of ice here, but it's not the end of the world. Ice plus fans does sound pretty bad though. Oh no. That's on me. Oh, and it respawns me on the ice? Okay, that's just rude, my guy. Not really much I can do about these ones. I just have to hope that when it comes to the corner, I've got enough space. Oh, okay. I think that's the right way to go. Checkpoint doesn't seem to have any beef with it. So it's not really as ice skatey as it sounds. It is really cool. I think it's just because it's an ice track on the skate park. I was really kind of hoping for a bit more, like that there, where you're forced to be on ice. That's what I think would be nice to see. Losing that freedom of just not driving on the ice. Yeah, this thing tips a little easy. This is a nice fast vehicle. I'm a big fan of it. So yeah, that's really cool. Unfortunately, look, ice skating isn't too bad a track. Like, it's not a difficult track by any means. And he's done really well to have it go on the skateboard there. That's cool. Oh, that sucked. This isn't quite as smooth as it could be, which is a shame. Because, unfortunately, without a smooth magnet transition or a flip, it's just a little easy. I just lost all my frames, and it turns out I didn't need to reset. Wow. Ah, no, I got betrayed by the booster. Lied to me. Oh my god. So yeah, that one doesn't. I thought it was gonna have a lot more ice on it, considering it was called ice skating. But it's not. It's not an awful track. Feel free to check that one out. But I really, really, really want to have a look at this one here. We're gonna use my team car because I like using my team car. This is Obra 2 V2 by QuickPay. I'm assuming I said that right, and that he hasn't gone for different sounds. Alright, we got spooky, spooky ghosts. Oh god. Terrible start. I don't know if I like that you jump onto this section. If you're boosting, you're gonna overjump that. So it's a little, not a fan of that. Just make it look pretty cool. Oh! Is that some kind of joke? It bounced over it? Wow. So far on this, not a fan of the checkpoints. Their layout just seems too close to the landing zone of jumps, which causes some issues there. That's how I feel about that. This is awesome. The tight drift around the barrel. Barrel? Fuck it. That is barrel. I was right the first time. I should never question myself. I'm amazing. Oh, gorgeous. So much fun. I love that. That was great. Oops. But other than the checkpoint layouts, so far I'm a fan. Oh god. I dislike that. You gotta go really slow to not fall off the there. Oh, that's kind of jumbled. I see what he's trying to do. It is unfortunately just a bit of a mess. He's definitely got the right idea. There's definitely a lot of... that's just me being silly. There's definitely a lot of good stuff going on here, but it's just too easy to come off the magnets, and some of those checkpoints are awful positions. But then you get parts of the track like this that are just really well done. Acid users. I have no idea where we're going here. And I especially have no idea now. Oh, okay, we're meant to land it a lot better than this. A little harder to see while up there. That's cool. I'm assuming I'm in the right place. Doesn't seem like I've done anything wrong because I hit the right checkpoint. Like, so much of this track is great, and then there's some parts that I'm just like, oh, I really wish you hadn't done that. Because this track is great otherwise. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good transition there. I just made an error. I'm a fan of this for the most part. Not a fan of the checkpoints on the end of jumps at the start. As I said, like that's just less than ideal. I did like the idea of putting the boost slightly further up on the loop. That just seems to be very good. That's kind of punishing for no reason. Like you come out of the loop with speed and then you get yeeted off the track. Not a fan of that. Like, I personally prefer when the track doesn't punish you for participating in the track. It's not about track knowledge, it's about driving knowledge. Like, here seems fine. I thought that was going to be a little bit of a jump there. So jumps on upside down magnet sections obviously make you fall off the track. And see, it's just so easy to miss that checkpoint, right? If I boost here, I've missed it. And that, to me, just seems like some poor design. And like, you can fall short of it if you don't boost. Just don't like that. That's the one issue I have here. Surely there's another place you can put the checkpoint than right there. We'll see if there is. Like, put it here before this jump. And then not have that checkpoint right there. Instead put it like, this one is fine. I understand they're trying to stop cutting. And I get that. Cutting's awful. But when you start coming across situations where you're being punished because of just the checkpoint layout, that's kind of worse than cutting, because that's adding a randomness to it. So instead of being like, hey guys, don't cheat, it's now, hey, bad luck, man. You just lose now for something out of your control. And it's not anyone's fault. It's not someone cheating that's punishing you, it's just the track. And then obviously this section up here, I can't condone this. There's no safe way to do this. You've got to like stop so you don't fall off, and then you can't even like gain speed here. You can't at any point boost, which is fine, I guess, but and then can you make this without? No, you cannot make that without nitrox, which is setting a bad precedent. If you have to use if you have to use nitrox for one jump like that, and then you're not allowed to use it on another, you're not really sending a message to your drivers. You're just saying, just, you know, trial and error. And trial and error is not a good race system. Wrong way. Oh, apparently I've just gone backwards, have I? That's a shame. We're just back to here. I thought I was taking a shortcut. I thought I was being a bit cheeky. Obviously the checkpoints are very abundant on this, so that's not likely that would have worked anyway. Watch there be a checkpoint just right there. Some of this track has some great sections, but some of it is, it seems like it wouldn't work in any way, and he's just kind of winged it. Come on. And this is like some sort of jumpy barrel flippy thing. Maybe you're just supposed to land it the right way and then just quickly turn around. Um, I like that, honestly. As much as I was just complaining about it then, I like it. It seems fun. Oh, it was fun. It's just a matter of figuring out the landing. But again, that's more trial and error. And trial and error just doesn't make for a good racetrack, in my opinion. Like, this section's fine. You can kind of see what you have to do straight away. The backflip is essential. But anyways, check out the track, give it a try, but just, yeah. When we're making tracks, guys, let's do less trial and error and more, it's like, adapting to situations. You should be able to see what the problem is and deal with it, not just get suddenly blindsided as you yeeted through the air. And having to reset. Like, this section here is a great example. We got a loop. Yes, you can see it coming ahead, but what are you supposed to do? Slam the brakes coming out of the loop so you don't fly off the track? No, that's not how that should work. That I only learnt through trial and error. It's not really adapting to a situation as much as it punished me for just playing the game, and I learned my lesson. This here is probably trying to do the same thing. Yeah. It's very easy to come off here. It's not too bad. Like, honestly, if it was just this, I wouldn't mind. It's just that there is just so much of this track that just punishes you for no reason. We'll do this one jump again with no boost, nothing, and we'll see if we can do it without a reset. And I've hit the sign. That's, yeah, unfortunate as hell. Obviously, the car angle is going to matter a lot there, but it's just a checkpoint there, unfortunately. As much as, yes, it does stop cutting, it stops people using that jump to cut. I just not again. Especially because, like, I could just go land there, bring it back. Pretty sure I can just land there and then just drop to the next one anyway. We'll restart the lap and we'll try that. I should be able to. That's fine. Yeah, that's a missed checkpoint there. Like, what am I? Yeah, does it allow me to? Obviously, I'm just going. Why not? It does punish you for that. Okay. That's at least a thing. Ooh. It is no longer saying checkpoint missed. But we will try that again. Apparently, if you just go far enough away from it, it's no longer a missed checkpoint. It's just a matter of getting there. I have no idea. Woohoo! Yeah, so obviously it does stop cutting entirely. I couldn't find a way around it. But it also stopped racing, which I also had trouble finding a way around. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Went a little longer than I wanted to. How cool is that Batman stuff? I'm really excited to see more of that